If you want to build a well-balanced physique, you can't forget about the half that carries it around all day. Now, that doesn't mean you need heavyweight and fancy equipment to build great legs though. As a matter of fact, you can build an impressive lower body right in the comfort of your own home with a simple set of resistance bands. Robert is here from Blue Star Nutraceuticals, and I'm here again with my buddy Jackson, Big Brother winner, model, and trainer.
Thank you all for having us.
And today we're bringing you the third and final day of our 3-part resistance band training series. At the end of this workout, you'll have a complete 3-day home workout body transformation program that you can follow for 8 to 12 weeks. So lace up, chug back your P.P.K, and get ready to work. This is Built with Bands, lower body resistance band home workout. Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you can follow these workouts and videos filled with training and nutrition tips, tricks, and strategies as soon as they're released. Now, let's get to work. Resistance bands are one of the best training tools available for minimal equipment home workout options. The variable resistance and range of exercise selection that they offer makes them a perfect choice for building quality muscle mass and strength from home. Now, follow along and we're going to show you exactly how to use them. As we all know, a great workout starts with a great warm-up. So take 5 to 10 minutes to get the heart rate elevated, warm up the muscles and joints with some dynamic movements, get the blood pumping, and then let's get going. For this workout, you perform 6 exercises in linear fashion. That means you'll perform all sets for exercise 1 before moving on to exercise 2 and continue in this fashion until all 6 exercises are complete. You'll perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each exercise, using 75% of your 1 rep max. This means you should start with the weight you can comfortably manage for 10 reps. Then over the weeks, increase the reps as you progress. Once you reach 12 reps for all 3 sets of the exercise, it's time to step up the resistance. Repeat this process throughout the 8 to 12 weeks of this program to effectively achieve progressive overload and maximize your strength and muscle building results. You're allowed up to 90 seconds rest between sets to catch your breath and quickly rehydrate with amino fast before continuing on to the next set. Your goal is to complete the entire workout in under an hour. If it's taking you longer than that, you need to pick up the pace. As always, the complete workout is listed for you in the description below. Exercise 1, band squats. So the one main thing to take into account when looking at the banded squat is form. Form and technique is everything. You can see Jackson's killing it with his form. Basically, we're keeping the alignment between the ankles and the hips vertically stacked. And what that means is, as he squats down, he's not pushing his knees forward. Rather, he's extending his hips back to allow his body to vertically go down, keeping all of that tension as he pushes back up, driving through his heels on the quads, which is exactly where it needs to be. If you're feeling too much pressure on the back, it's probably because you're leaning forwards a little bit too much. So keep the shoulders back, keep the chest up, and if you need something to help you perfect this form, try performing the squat against a door or a wall. If your knees are pushing into that wall as you're going down, it means you're leaning or pushing your knees too far forwards. You need to keep the shoulders back and stay vertically upright. Killing it, great job there. Exercise 2, band step back lunge. Okay, so the key with the step back lunge is really the placement of where you put your back foot. And you can see with Jackson, as he's stepping back, he has enough distance so that when he bends and lowers his body down in that lunge position, both knees are at that 90-degree angle. If it's too acute or too stretched out, it means you haven't stepped far enough back or you've too far stepped forwards. So you gotta find that right position first so that as you go down, your shoulders, hips, and that back knee are all vertically stacked. Once we've done this, we're gonna switch over immediately onto the other leg and continue our set working each side of the body. Awesome. Exercise 3, band stiff leg deadlift. Now the banded stiff-legged deadlift is one of the best exercises without any equipment other than the band that will focus on your lower back and legs, especially around the hamstrings and the lower back. And with this one, it's all about hinging at the hips, which you can see Jackson perfectly performing here. Slight bend in the knee, he's not fully locked out, and as he hinges forwards, bringing his entire upper torso down towards the floor, keeping that back straight, all of that tension as he pulls back up from the band is now performed, the work effort, on the lower back. So think about just folding in half, but pushing your hips slightly back as you lower down. Therefore, that tension is kept on the lower portion and not curving of the back as you try and pull that band up. Great form, great technique, and I'm sure, no doubt you're feeling it on the hamstrings and lower back, right? Killer. All right, let's move on, take a look at the next exercise. Exercise 4, band one leg Romanian deadlift. This movement right here has to be one of the most challenging band-based exercises that you can do, but it has great benefits to it, largely around the lower back and again the hamstring. Now you can see here Jackson's basically creating a bit of a T-shape with his body, hinging forwards at the hips, and whilst he does that, extending his back leg out simultaneously to help balance his upper body, his torso, as he comes down. As he comes down, so the back and leg basically form a parallel line with the floor. Feel a great stretch on his left leg, the hamstring here. And then using the resistance from the band, as he rights himself, you okay there? Yeah, it's challenging, right? As he rights himself back up, it's that tension from the band that he's using with that left leg, the hamstring, working as that resistance. So many different variations and ways that you can use the band. And as you can see, it is working Jackson to the core, and he's putting every ounce of effort into this, which I love. All right, let's get it, a few more reps. Exercise 5, band pull-throughs. This banded pull-through is a really focused exercise on the hamstrings, and you can see here as Jackson hinges down on his waist, he's keeping the legs not fully locked out, slight bend in the knees again, but all of that tension going through the hamstrings, especially as he erects himself, comes back upright, the tension on the band is being held, that resistance, the work done on the hamstrings on the back. So it's slow, smooth, and controlled as he hinges forwards, keeping the band in his arms, and you can see the arms aren't moving. They're just there to hold onto the band and provide that linkage from the resistance to the movement. Looking good, and no doubt you can feel it on the back of the legs. Exercise 6, band calf raise. Now, when it comes to calves are one of those stubborn muscles that many of us really fail to get the results that we want. And that's simply because calves are an endurance-based, slow twitch muscle fibers. They're so used to having to be worked every day as we walk around that to respond, they really need high volume with some weight, or at least resistance, and that's exactly what we're doing with these banded calf raises. Raising the heels up off the floor, using the band to add that extra resistance. And for me personally, I like high volume, 18, 20, even 30 repetitions per set when it comes to calf. So with these, keep it fluid, feel that contraction in the calves up at the top, and just get that volume and frequency in to really start to see some growth in the calves. Great job, Jackson. And that's a wrap. Congratulations on making it through the final workout of this 3-part resistance band training series. Remember, follow this training routine for 8 to 12 weeks, and you'll see just how impressive the results can be in your physique using only resistance bands. And if you want to step it up even more, try stacking this workout with status. I noticed a big boost in my strength and how much harder my muscles looked after just a couple of weeks using it. So now I take it anytime I want to focus on making lean gains. So if you want to check it out, we'll put a link for it up here in the video and in the description below. Now, if you watched all the way through, we want to hook you up for being a loyal supporter. We're going to be giving away a free Blue Star Nutraceuticals gift pack. And all you have to do is like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and comment below with your favorite Blue Star Nutraceuticals product, all within the first 24 hours of this video going live. Then we'll randomly select one of you as the winner. At Blue Star Nutraceuticals, our goal is to help you transform your body by giving you the tools you need and the power to use them. That's why we make these videos. So if you've got any suggestions for future videos or topics you'd like to see, just let us know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you liked today's video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our videos filled with tips, tricks, and special offers. And as always, keep training hard. If you liked today's video and you want to see more just like it, click the link here. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss our brand new videos every week. And don't forget to stock up on status. Just click the link here to take advantage of today's special offer.